And one of the big reasons I don't want to say took the name, but like partaken the name. I say that my real name is Stone. Truly, no one ever called me Stone. It was always Mason throughout my entire life. Dad tells me a story how my brother Stone was a miscarriage. And every day I still wonder to this day how he would have been. I would love to have another brother, even though he's not truly here. He's up with the Lord right now. And one day when the Lord calls me up, I will meet with my brother again. But I'm very happy to be partaking his name so I can truly show people that Stone is kind of in me. You feel me? I made a promise to my mother. I went to my mother's grave and I put my hand on her grave and I told her, I promise you I will graduate college and I promise you I will go to the league. So that promise has stuck with me for about 5 years, 5 to 6 years. It's happening, bro. I'm finally gonna graduate. Man, you have no idea how excited I am to graduate, bro. Like, not only just to get out of GMC, out of Milledgeville, but I was staying on a few classes before, and I almost actually became ineligible if I didn't really lock in and came in this class. It was math. I was not doing so well with math, so I came back and finished math with a 70. I was so happy and I praise God for that. Just me seeing this, bro, and just me seeing the GMC alumni, it's a blessing, bro. Like, I know this whole thing is about football, but really, realistically speaking, this cannot happen without academics, bro. Unless I do well with school, this can't keep going on.
William Mobley.
Mason hit on something at his graduation. It hit really close to home with me. And you always think a lot of your children, you do. And I'm a firm believer, none of us as parents truly give our kids the credit they deserve, because Lord knows we see them do the other things they do. But, you know, they just blow you out of the water with things. And Mason announced his name, hang on a second, hang on. Hang on.
Stone Mason Lanier Mulder.
Yeah.
So Mason announced his deceased brother's name and bringing him into his life and honoring his brother's life at the same time. And I thought that was simply fantastic. And I say that because I want to give Mason credit right there, because I didn't have a clue he was going to do it or nothing like that. Right after their mom passed away, they were 10 and 8 years old. And we were out to eat, so we were just kind of sitting there and talking and things like this. And Mason goes, Daddy, I got to tell you, the thing that really upsets me so much is Mommy's up there by herself. Logan chimes in, doesn't miss a beat, and goes, she's not by herself, she's with Stone. And we didn't make a habit of telling the boys about Stone a lot, but we had mentioned him in passing, right? But that's when I say that, we just don't, as parents, truly give children the credit they deserve, because they're listening, they're seeing what you're doing, they're hearing what you're saying, all these things. They may not always listen to what you're saying.
By the way, Harold did not know I had the shirt under my gown. I was like, oh, look, bro, we did it. We made it. Sleeper graduated.
What was it like seeing your family afterwards? That's all, like, your stepmom was like really hugging you like for a long time.
Realistically, I didn't have a mother at the time when I graduated high school. And now that I have a mother now, that I graduated college, kind of feels different. Kind of feels like I'm hugging my real mom and my stepmom at the same time. She's like, I'm very proud of you. Your mother's very proud of you. Just know that have this day, but don't forget that tomorrow is every opportunity to get closer to your dream. I'm like, very true.
What was your dad saying?
He's like, Josh, you graduated from an associate degree. You think you're so smart now.
My children are truly amazing, and I say this as a father because I've watched them grow up. I'm very proud of them. You know, so I admire the work ethic, not just on the football field, and not just in the classroom, but in general.
What are you most proud of Mason? Like what he's done so far in his life?
I'm proud of the person and the man that Mason is becoming. I see that he has a passion for coaching, even for the younger kids, and I like watching him coach his nephew and hearing about that.
Go!
Hand fight, Lawson. Hand fight.
There you go. Good.
This is the part of football where you really learn to grow your knowledge. So my nephew, he just started playing football. He goes out there, and then my dad goes, maybe you should ask if you want to go coach. I'm like, man, I don't know. I don't really know if they'll let me. He goes, no, go ask him. I'm like, you know what? All right, I'll go ask him. After practice, I go ask him. I'm like, hey, coach, I'm gonna let you know my name is Mason. How you doing? I just wanted to know if you need any other hands in coaching. He goes, you know what? We'll definitely keep that in mind. Like we can definitely use a young mind like yours out here. Week after that, and they're like, I just want to let you know that the coaching staff here would love to bring you on. I'm like, oh wow, that's amazing.
Right
there.
Good.
Better. That's still in the right place though, right from the throw it.
Yes. Right place on the throw. He's on the outside. He's steady going.
He's gone.
Yes.
In the way. All right, cool. I thank all the coaching staff for bringing me on, especially like the offense coordinator being Nate's dad. And by the way, Nate does not know that I'm coaching. So when I see Nate out there, Nate and I start getting hyped and be like, oh, nobody can mess with us, the best coaches in the nation.
Yeah. Stop. Good job, boy. Will you come around? Keep going. Twist vertical. I'm right here. Twist vertical. Twist your hips. You wanna twist your hips. See how we do karaoke and we do high knees with the karaoke? Twist your hips.
And hearing the kids say, Coach Mason, Coach Mason, Coach Mason, I'm like, Coach? Call me Coach. It's kind of like a feeling I never had. He's gonna throw it to you and you're gonna get it.
Yeah, you gonna get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
You're gonna get it.
Get it.
He's gonna get it. Are you really?
Yeah. Oh wait. That's my backflip, by the way. Wait, you know what?
Oh, here we go.
His temperament with them, his, motivation, he's picking them up and making a big deal, even when it's not really a huge deal, but he's letting them know you did something good as much as when, hey, you did something wrong. We got to work on it. My grandson loves it. And he's called Mason 1,000 times. And, hey, what are we going to do? What do I need to bring? And these kind of good things on a regular basis.
I feel like this coach has really brought me and my nephew closer. Me being his coach, I'm hard on him. I want him to be better than I ever was. But be ready though, because don't just sit here. Hey, don't just sit here and just lie. Just be ready.
He's looking around when he makes his catches to make sure that Mason is watching him. Hey, did you see that? And again, as a father, that makes me very, very proud.
Good job.
Lawson, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh!
Hey, Logan! Hands all the way in. Follow it all the way in, all right? Go. Oh, like me and Nate always was just sitting there on the sideline watching the kids grow. Woo! Oh yeah, Logan! Because before, it was a train wreck trying to get them boys on track. But I'm very, very happy to be called coach.
I'm Jacoby Graves. I'm 24. I played at Mississippi College and I played cornerback.
My name V. I'm 22. Mississippi College. Position that I play is wide receiver and running back.
Okay, so V, I'm not gonna lie to you. What DB were you doing the dirtiest in practice?
Ooh, that's a good one. I used to do, what's his name? Nick.
The one that always wore that baggy Nike jacket?
Yes, the one from Illinois. He definitely knew I wasn't sweet. He had to try with me.
That's good. Now, what DB was locking you up the most?
Probably be Kobe because he was just so long.
Yeah, Kobe, yeah.
Did you ever line up with Mason? Did you lock him up or did he cook you?
I'm gonna be real. When it comes to one-on-ones, it really wasn't too many people beating me. Like, BMO was definitely giving work. If you got the clips, post the one with him, Moss and Nada. That's my dog. Shout out to Nada. Post the one. Who else you hit? You hit somebody with some nasty stuff too.
How better of a receiver do you think I am now as if when you first saw me?
When I first saw you, I thought you was some. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. But you definitely got better. I feel like you're more aggressive. You mastered the technique at receiver now. Cause I've been watching your little videos on Instagram and seeing you. I'm like, okay, Mason, my dog, he look like a receiver now. So my dog, yeah, you've definitely gotten 100% better, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Great. For sure.
Me and Mason, we was real cool. When he first got in there, he told us his name was BMO. And I didn't know BMO stood for beast mode. And I thought that stuff was so hard. But BMO always been a guy to work hard and all of that. And I gotta respect that. And I'm always a guy to try to give out information or help somebody. So BMO was always open ears whenever I had to give him any knowledge on releases, routes. So BMO always been a hard worker.
What did you learn at MC, bro? What have you learned at MC that your take with you?
I really learned at MC not everything that's handed to you. I was playing through all these injuries and I was doing my absolute best. I was not seeing myself on the field whatsoever, especially in my second year when other people were hurt and I was hurt, but I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to prove a point that I can play football. During fall camp, when at least 8 receivers went down, including you, when you went down, I was going crazy. I was making catches, making plays.
I remember that.
Do you remember the next week when the official season was starting, week 1?
Yeah.
And Coach Bland still told me, Mason, go to scout team, and your face lit up.
Yeah.
Seeing that happen, man, it really brought to my attention that hard work does not beat talent when talent does not work hard. That phrase is probably the most BS phrase in sports. I done seen a lot of guys like Mason, you do a lot of the right things and then still don't get that opportunity. And a lot of times coaches tell people you're gonna get your fair chance, you're gonna get your fair chance, you're gonna get your fair chance. And then they don't get it.
So I was really depressed. That was one of the most depressing years of my life. I learned that things can be taken from you really fast, but you have to learn to get back up as fast as you got taken down, if that makes sense. My football career stats is 4 touchdowns, 6 catches for 140 yards. That is my football career. It is very bad. The fact that I even got recruited out of there is actually kind of insane.
Let me ask you this. Why did you keep going after all you went through over there?
I made a promise. I touched my mother's grave and I told her that I will promise you I will graduate college, and I already did, but I want to do more. And I really have my mother to thank for it because she's been spiritually helping me, pushing me throughout all these years of just me being alone. I don't care if I get undrafted or if I get drafted in the 7th round. I want to go to the league.
What has football taught you about life?
That's a great question.
Everything that glitters is not gold. I used to always, I want to be a collegiate athlete. I want to start. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then I got there, and it was like, dang, this what comes with it. Emotional stress, the mental stress. You don't want to get beat in front of your family. Everybody around me, they was like, man, you just good, you cold. And in my head, I wasn't good enough. So every game I'm scared, every rep I'm scared. And knowing that each play I could lose my title or how people see me, they can look at me like, oh, he's sorry, or he sucked. That was my biggest fear.
Number 1, it had to be a man, and overall patience, because I know I struggle with not being patient. I'm quick to give up on stuff.
So football has taught me all negative things. Football ain't taught me no good thing. When people say the hard work, the this, the that, I would have been a hard worker without football. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I would have realized truly that everything that glitters is not gold without football. That makes sense.
You know, when you not getting the results that you want, it kind of makes you want to give up. But at the same time, though, if you keep working, keep doing your part, and improving your craft, that patience will end up getting where you want to be all your life. Getting playtime on the field, becoming that guy that you always wanted to be.
I've never just sat there and loved football, but I love the process of it and what comes with football.
What advice would you tell a young kid trying to get into football right now?
Keep your head on and keep your head down and just work. That weight room is your best friend, and them books good, and you in that weight room getting big. That's what I advise I to have to a younger kid.
You gotta be disciplined. You gotta listen. You just gotta want to learn. Like, being disciplined is everything. It teaches you a lot about life. And sport just teaches you a lot once you get into it and actually want to learn about it.
Stuff just probably not gonna go your way. You just gotta just keep working till you make it your way. Cause it's definitely gonna be hard. It's gonna be those nights where you ache and pain and you don't feel like going to workouts in the morning. You don't feel like going to training. You just gotta think about the big future and just definitely think about your why and why you're doing it and why you're trying to get to where you want to be. You just gotta win it for yourself. Nobody gonna give it to you. You gotta go out and get it.
Give it to God and leave it up there, man. Don't stress about it. Don't have anxiety over it. Pray over it, man. That's what I did. I prayed over and over and over again. And sooner or later, He will provide it for you, like He did for me.
The MC guys, why are they so important to you?
They really took me in, took me under their wing. I wasn't succeeding, and I was just slowly losing my love for football, love for the game. I'm very grateful for Kobe for helping me out, giving me all the advice I could give. So shout out to Kobe, man. I know, and guess what? You are now going to be a part of Sleeper.
Ooh, I'm in Netflix. I feel famous.
Shout out to V, man, because V has really helped me more than a lot of people. A lot of people did, especially my second year. And I'm very happy I get to call V my brother. In my humble opinion, if I was never playing football, I wouldn't know how to live life. I would have never met Cam, and I would have never met these amazing people that I've met in my life.
You know what I mean? Just keep being you. Keep doing your thing. Leave them black girls alone.
I wouldn't trade our friendship for the world, dude. You're gonna go through hardships. As long as you understand the fact that God's by your side and He's gonna keep going with you, that you can do anything. Have that drive for it. And I know you do. You always have that drive in you.
That's Brody. That's bro. He know what it is. That's twin.
You're not doing it. Don't worry.
You're not going anywhere. It's your fault. You don't even go to class, Nathaniel. You don't even go to class. Got you. The ball was low. It was low.
It was low.
Oh, for real? I don't even sound like that for real. I'm still going to be coaching until August, but as of right now, I'm not going out there for a while.
Me, Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bears! There's a me. 1, 2, 3, Bears.
Hey, yo, cameraman got me killing Nick.
I saw that. Oh, thank you, man. Sorry. I had a good time coaching and everything. I loved it, but now it's time to really lock in and get my season back on track.
Winning
For
don't
sure.
matter. Like, you
For
see what I'm
sure.
saying? You on that field, that's all that matter, gang.
I know, and
That's
also,
all that matter.
I went to their rival that next weekend, Brevard College, North Carolina. They stay 2 hours from each other.
Ain't gonna lie, I heard about Brevard. I heard about Brevard.
They're like one D3 schools that have their last name on their jersey. I thought that was pretty tough. Huh? They get Nike Tech, Nike gear.
CT over here sitting here talking about gear. Why you sitting here talking about gear?
I'm not just geeked about gear.
I feel you though. That's what come with it. That's what come with it. I get it. Be real though. Who you feel like shows you the most love? Like, as soon as you feel me, stepped out the whip, like, who you feel like?
It was Methodist, because they sent me a letter after letter, text after text.
Okay.
I'm like, cool. And then when a Brevard coach called me, he's like, so what's the plan? You trying to commit? As you can see, this is a really big decision for me. I never thought I would ever get this far in my career, having 2 offers sit in front of me, knowing both of them want me equally. My family and I already talked about it. Without further ado, I will be spending my next 2 years of eligibility at the University of Brevard University, Brevard College. It's officially happening. I'm officially going to be in North Carolina, and I have the official signing papers right here. And I wanted to sign my paper in front of you.
Why did you
Brevard felt like family to me. I really feel like God was telling me to go to Brevard because I feel like I would have a really good career at Brevard. So without anything, I just want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because without him, none of this would ever be possible. And I'm extremely happy, and I cannot wait to get to work. Never in my life would I be thinking that I would even go to another school. I just want to call and appreciate y'all for all y'all done for me and this recruiting process, and I'm very happy and blessed to be committed to you.
All right, awesome, man. Hell yeah. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go, Coach. I really am. I'm ready to make plays, score touchdowns, and everything.
I'm trying to go and cop a lamb truck. I'm on my green buck. Steady pouring foes to walk hard. All up in my cup.
I'm just trying to soak in this moment right now. I feel like a football player. And I don't care if it's D3. I could clearly care less. I went from D2 to JUCO to D3. Now there's only one place left to go. But for right now, we're gonna focus on North Carolina, and we're gonna focus on scoring touchdowns, being in the best physical shape of our lives, and being the absolute best receiver in the whole nation. Gosh, it's been a minute since I've been in here. There she is. I haven't been here since Mother's Day. You know, I was in this exact same spot when I was 16, 17, making that promise to her. But, you know, I actually never got to visit her when I graduated high school. But now that I graduated college, I'm right here. I actually sent her a message. I know it goes straight to green, but I still text her. I just sent her a photo of me graduating, and I said I did it, Mom. I graduated high school and college, so Dad can finally get off my butt. You have no idea how much I've been putting up with. My goodness. Gosh, you know, she was the woman to keep him in check all the time. And I grew a beard, Mom. You see that? I grew a beard. I never thought I could. I'm better than Logan. By the way, I was her favorite. No, don't let anyone know about that. Logan, you can be Dad's favorite. This is my favorite. She was my favorite. All right, you can keep him. This is my mother. I love you. I always have. I've always loved her. But the biggest thing is that I'm going to honor her first game at Brevard. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. And I told her, and I told the one above. I said, Lord, if you give me the opportunity to have the best game of my entire life, I promise you, I will tell the world that it was you and her. Every day I wake up, and I tell myself, what can I do to get me closer to my goal for what I did yesterday? Training with Sanu, then coming back, going to work, then going to go coach. Football's my life. Not many people understand that football's my life. I love this shit, man. I love this, bro. Not many people understand how much I love this, bro. Not only did Cam give me a name for my series,
Mason is what I call a sleeper.
He gave me a definition of my entire career. I've always been a sleeper. Everybody has always underlooked my talent. Nobody in their entire minds would think I would be picking up a pen right now and writing my full legal government name on a college football paper that tells the world that I'm going to be on this team next year. This is my last chance to prove to everyone that I can play football.
Good, Mace. Do I got all these crazy God-given abilities? Do I run 4'1", 4'2"? No. Do I jump 40-something? Jump 37, 38. And it ain't 40. Find out what you're great at. Maximize that. Make it your best attribute. They're gonna pay you a lot of money for your skills you can do.
They always talk about Julio too, like being like slower and bigger dude, but his route running.
Route running was a fit. I don't know who the hell was saying he was slow. That man was fast. Fast. I don't know what them commentators was talking about, cause That man, he ran how fast he wanted to run. Like, and he had all the measurables. He do run 4.2. He do jump 40 something. But he also had the IQ too. What's going on? It's Mohamed Sanu.
What do you like about Mason's game, and how can he improve?
I like how consistent he is and wanting to get better and learning information. He took the time to find a trainer that's had the experience of doing it on the highest level for 10 plus years. So I took a liking to him on how he shows up and puts in the grind, puts in the work. It's good to see his progression in the past 2 to 3 months we've been working together. I'm excited to see a whole year of, work with him to see where that will lead to, because, it takes time and consistency and effort in order to progress to the athlete or the player that you want to be. And he's been putting in the work, as you can see. Hey, way to sink them hips, Mace. Where you train at again?
Here?
Yeah,
I train with you.
Oh, okay.
You were my first trainer.
I was just asking.
I'm already getting a lot bigger. I'm already getting faster.
I got warm up for me.
You got warm up for me. You are your greatest competition. It's you versus you every day. Wait, rerun it.
Washing over here. I'm cooked.
I'm about to say, I think you're done.
So a lot of dudes who've been playing football and receiver their whole life, that ain't nowhere close as him. So like, he's really working to, to get where he wants to be. And trust me, he's gonna get there. So it's just a matter of time before I see him right beside me.
Who knows? Maybe this is it. Maybe this could be the end of my career. I refuse to let this be the end. Mom, I promise that I will graduate from Brevard, that I will never give up, no matter how hard life gets. Because I know how much this means to me, and you know how much this means to me. I love you. Sleeper is not just for football. You can be a sleeper in any category of your life. All you gotta do is wake them up.
Hey, I see you.
And I promise on everything I love, my first game, I won't be a sleeper.
Good job, boy.
Because everyone will know my name.
Launch towards the end zone. Touchdown.
Stone Mason